best thing people can do to educate themselves is just speak to a trans person. Like, we've got so much, especially like in this current climate where trans people are being deliberately excluded out of spaces and essentially being pushed into non-existence or a scared existence or a feared existence. Anyone who's not really sure where to start or help with that, I would always say talk to a trans person, talk to a non-binary person. Like, if your intentions are pure, people will know that and will respond to that.
Like, it's important that like those people are willing to like actually speak to you. It's not like every trans person or every non-binary person we can just go up to and be like, hey, I have intrusive questions, so what's this like? Yeah. Like, no, like if there are people, whether they're like influencers, whether they're people within your life that you know is able and willing to actually give you their time, ask them questions, because they probably more than not know that you are genuinely curious and that there's no malicious intent around it. There are also so many amazing resources online and amazing resources from trans people that are out there that you just have to find. Like, it's great if you have someone like within your circles or someone that you may know who is willing to teach you, but there's also so many amazing, like the internet, even though it can be terrible sometimes,
it can be horrible, but for every horrible thing there's like 3 or 4 excellent things trying to combat that horrible thing.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to be, I would say, like, a lot of people are afraid to be wrong or be offensive, and if you don't know something, chances are you're always going to be wrong. Something that you say may offend, it may be an offensively worded question, but there's a difference between asking an offensively worded question because you don't know the right way. One thing I always try and put across is like, you don't know what the right way is unless you've done the wrong way. You've got to kind of be scared. Nobody wants to be called like a bigot and stuff like that, but I think it's just a case of finding that space that's the right place to ask that question in that particular way, whether that's Googling something in an offensive way or asking someone that you know, this isn't going to sound right, but I need to ask it anyway. I think like pushing past that fear of being wrong and offending is a really big step to like, people are just finding out more, because that's usually the first barrier, is trying to figure out what you do and don't know and what you need to ask. And if all you know of it is it's been asked in an offensive way in the past, that's all you're going to know. You sometimes just got to push past that and caveat it with, you know, I don't mean this in any kind of way at all, it's just all I know, but I want to learn. I'll respond to that. Not everyone will, but people respond to people wanting to learn, because ultimately it benefits everyone, isn't it?